What's going on, everyone? Boss here again. This time I'm here for Mushoku Tensei Season 2, Episode 24. Season finale for Season 2. I already did see that there was an announcement for Season 3. Of course, I know even from the first season, I heard rumors. I don't know if it's exactly confirmed or not, but there's rumors that Studio Bind was going to continue to push out Mushoku Tensei all the way through. Seems like that's holding true so far. Um, we'll see how the season finishes out because last episode we had we had Rudy, in the midst of his grief. He and Roxy hooked up. Roxy knew that he has a family, a wife and a kid on the way. She's like, hey, I took advantage of it. And she went through with it. So they did that, and there's repercussions for that as well. And at the end, Rudy was, kind of convinced by, Eloise and thinking about it some more. And he was like, all right, I'll marry Roxy too. So the plan is to ask. Well, he asked Roxy before he asked Sophie if she would marry him, and Roxy was like, "Ask your wife," and he's like, "Yeah, I'll ask my wife." So that's a big thing to talk about when they get home. And then, well, he has to break news to the others that Paul is gone. Still pretty fresh, but we had that last episode that kind of just a new thing popped up, and then we also have the thing with Zenith as well. So there's a lot to discuss here as we return home. We'll see is Sophie's doing okay, how she responds to all this news, how the sisters respond to this news, and then kind of what kind of setup we're gonna have for the beginning of next season. Yeah, it should be a pretty interesting finale. So without further ado, let's jump into this episode. I look like there's no intro again this episode. Oh, eager. The time, the time is different. That is not regret. No. His arm, bro. I think it's the time. He didn't mention it, but I think it's the time. The baby's already here. Oh, or he thought maybe Sophie would leave? Is that the regret? Why is everything empty? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, Aisha. Oh, Zan. Hey, Sylvie. Oh, she's still pregnant. Oh, long hair. He's worrying about the regret situation. Welcome home. Okay. I'm not ready. Go, Paul. Looking at everybody, knows no Paul. Oh, met his end. Dang. Oh, not bringing out the last stuff. Oh, ashes. Yeah, I fell short. Yeah, she sees his arm missing. Okay. All right. We got through that. No hard. That's the tough part though. Explain about the mom. Okay, yeah. I think I did my best. Okay. She's still sad, but she seems like she's understanding. Okay. It's tough though. Oh, poor kid. I'm gonna give her a hug, man. Or something. I don't know. Maybe that wouldn't help. Well, I mean, Aisha's right next to her. Never mind. Sorry. She gonna follow in the footsteps. Oh, what he said to him. She can barely hold that thing. She'll grow into it, right? Yeah, she'll grow into it. Bet she's gonna be nasty with it. What's she gonna do? She just reacted. Take care. Hopefully. Why she wants to do everything still? Why she look sad? Oh, she wanna have a reunion with her mom? Oh. She haven't seen her in a while either. She lost her dad too. Y'all wanna crash? We got a big old house. Uh, give him family time. If anybody should think it's Paul should. Why she rub her stomach? What's that mean? Oh, cause she's the tank. I mean, it's a crazy situation. Sylvie, who's it? Sylvie look to the side and be like, "Hey, who's this girl?" Okay, Eleanor told her. All right, hopefully we see them again. I'm sure Geese and Talon and Eleanor will probably be adventures that we have going for. Okay, here we go. She kind of figured. Yeah. It looks so like mature. It's like a big old baby bump will do that to you, wouldn't it? And the long hair. All the girls here too. Oh, he just dropped it. Oh, okay, sorry. Sophie won't do anything like. Oh, Norn. Well, not. Norn doesn't like that kind of stuff. Yeah. You gotta feel all the weight of all this things you did, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how he's. Yeah. You're not a. No, Millis. A little girl. He's way older than you. Alright, no one getting to the bottom of it. Oh. What's Sophie gonna say? Sophie gonna stop her? Okay. There you go, Sophie. What you saw? What you got? What you thinking? Tears. Yo, is Roxy so small when Sophie's towering over her like that? She did that Rudy would do that kind of stuff before, right? Didn't she? Sophie's very nice. What does he say? Yeah, you're not that special. No, she didn't mean like that though. Look at the sun. The sun rising. Look at that. Hey, Sophie might be best girl. Welcome here. Okay. All right. He's in the clique. Not the clique, the family. All right, Sophie. Shout out to Sophie. Guys, that's a big thing to do. Allow another woman into your home, your family. Take out the stress. Take out the stress. And Rudy gotta get used to fighting with one arm. She looked at her. Yeah, she wants to be able to help next time. She was trying to go this time. Sophie probably thinks the same too. But now you're married to after the baby. Hope everything goes right with the birth. Baby's healthy. Did he just run around the house? Time? Time! Look at them. They're looking for friends now. Okay. Okay. Baby Rudy is... Oh, she was worried about that? Oh. Oh. She. Okay, it's a girl. Firstborn daughter. Is he still going to be Rudius Jr.? Look at the little baby. Oh. Things got rough, but we got to a beautiful moment. Paul's grave. I'm trying to see how long it's been. Just over the winter. Yeah, because he saved him. He can hold his daughter. Dang, can you imagine if the baby was born and Rudy was dead? Lucy Gray Rat. Oh yeah, added more to it? Oh my goodness. Live life, go with the flow. Ah, he sees himself as his son. Okay. He never actually grew up in his old life. Now he's got to be an adult here. Oh, they're rolling credits. No, it's over. Okay. Bring the whole family next time. Oh, symbolizing a push. Oh, they're together? Oh, Aries. Okay. Go without any regrets. Oh, family. There you go. That's a nice visual. The Grey Rat family. Session. Oh, good show. Oh. Oh, next season. Okay. Yo, season 3. Alright, so that was season 2 of Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. Overall, an enjoyable season. Very enjoyable season. We didn't have the adventure. I know a lot of people were missing the adventure, but I think this stuff was pretty good. You know, we had the whole erectile dysfunction arc, which, you know, people thought was silly, but I can see why it's a little silly. But, I mean, it comes from a place of trauma, connecting his past life and then his experience with Aries and then how that broke down. Went to the school, was kind of low, but built himself back up thanks to Sylphie. And then we got to saw, you know, him making friends at the school, him also helping the people that he made friends with around the school. He was able to, you know, finally realize Sylphie is Fitz. They got married, and now they had a family life. They got a house together. Uh, his little sisters came, made up with Norn, who really hated him. You know, I should liked them all from the first time they met back in the other season, but they were made up with Norn, helped Norn through her situation. Also help Nanahoshi through her situations, help Eloise and Cliff do their little thing that they're trying to do. Um, so it was working out well. I guess thing to look forward to is, I guess he has stuff to do with Princess Ariel in the future. Um, and we'll see how the research continues with Eloise and Cliff in terms of helping her curse, and Nanahoshi helping her get back home. But for the Ariel situation, I'm wondering when that's going to come to play. Whenever they finish school, that's when they're going to start doing that stuff. Because I know Sylphie, while she was pregnant, she was taking a break from her guard duty. So is she going to be back on immediately, or how's that going to work from now on? That's something I'm curious to see. Because if they are like working with her to help her in her quest for, you know, her throne, they have Roxy now, who is also a powerful mage. So that's something to consider in the future. Also, I guess this episode, we just to talk about this episode specifically. You know, they got back home. I thought there was like some kind of time issue because the way Rudy was running back home, but not when he was talking about it, he's talking himself into like, what's the regret I was gonna find that the man god said I was gonna find, because his dad died, but he said to him that wasn't regret. It was more sadness because, I mean, his parent died, but he didn't regret. It seems like he doesn't regret going. Uh, and you know, when you think about it, I know people were talking about, because he went there, he was able to say Roxy would have died, and then he's married to Roxy, so that kind of saved that. And they saved his mom. They wouldn't have got to his mom without him helping them find a way down there. Even though their mom's memory's gone, this episode we saw that maybe there's some kind of semblance of something there, because she grabbed Paul's gauntlets. So that's also a situation that could be considered. So in the end, he still was trying to figure out what the regret was, because when he first came home, nobody was home. So he's like, "Yo, everybody left again," and you know he's going to go into another state of trauma if they were gone. But that was all good. Sylphie really, really seemed to mature. Long hair. The design looks a little bit different, a little more feminine, even more, because you know when she was fit, she wasn't as feminine, and then after beginning of this season, she definitely looked more feminine, and then now she looks like a whole mom. So yeah, I like the character design, and I think Sophie's best girl. I'm going to ahead and say that Sophie's the best girl. Roxy's cool, but Roxy's just Shisho. But speaking of Roxy, they when they came back, they delivered all the news. Norn took it the hardest, as I was expecting, and she also took the cheating part the hardest, which I wasn't expecting her. I know she wouldn't like that, but she was the one that was going off on Roxy and Rudy is. So that keeps up with her character, because I feel like she's the one that's more like, I don't want to say righteous in a negative way, but she's the more righteous character, where she has higher morals, a higher standard of morals than the other characters. It seems like. So yeah, but at the end of it all, when Sophie was giving birth, she was huddled up right next to Roxy. So give it time; she'll make up. They'll make up for it. And now Rudy's dad got a daughter, baby girl, Lucy Gray Rat. So that's pretty crazy to see, and it's kind of a culmination of all the progress that Rudy's has experienced. He mentioned that line. It was a pretty good line of like, he was just a brat with memories of grown up memories, or something like to that sort. But now he has to live in a way to actually grow up. So that's good to see. I'm sure he'll make mistakes here and there, or his little perverted comments or thoughts will come up here and there. Especially now he has two wives. I know next season there's definitely gonna be scenes of him acting a fool. But in the end, he's better for it due to all the things he's experienced in this world, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that we get a lot of times isekai. There's the lesson, but you really see here a long journey from where it was, because he was really scummy, really scummy. So I'm happy with the season. I know people said this season wasn't as good as quality as previously, but I didn't really notice it that much, to be honest with you. I thought it was pretty good, and I definitely look forward to more in season 3. For some guesses of what's going to happen. I'm guessing we're going to have to deal with. Initially, I think they're going to start with the season. Rudy's dealing with having 2 wives now. If there's going to be any problems that come with that, a child raising a baby. If there's any issues with that, that's going to be something that we're going to get a big part of next season, I believe. And then we're going to have, I guess, what's going to happen next with the. How far is Rudy with school? Is he going to graduate soon or something? I don't know. The stuff with Ariel. But I think that's a little bit further. I would imagine that's a little bit further down, but who knows? I guess things helping if there's anything to do with Zenith. I don't know. It seems like they're not really actively like doing things to help her. They're just hoping it comes back. But maybe next season they'll be like, they're at a university. There could be books. There could be people that can help. And then helping others with their situations as well as things that probably will happen next season. I don't know if we're going to have a meeting with the Man God or any of the 7. I forgot what title they had, but the 7 other people that are like the top of the world. But I would only imagine we would counter them if they eventually. Well, I mean, they could pull up here. But yeah, I feel like we still got a lot of things to deal with in this story. I feel like most times, when I watch most anime I've seen, they get married, you get the kid, that's the end of the end of the show. But I feel like this is just another step. So yeah, I look forward to next season. Hopefully it comes out. I'd imagine sometime if they're gonna split it up like they have been doing, I would imagine they're gonna do the first part of season 3 sometime next year. So until then, I can't wait. So stay tuned, and I'll be here reacting to the summer anime, Monogatari, Suicide Squad, Isekai, Oshinoko, Tower of God. So yeah, if you're interested in those reactions, check those out. Or you can go back and watch all these Mushoku Tensei reactions again, especially if this is your first time. You just caught the season finale. So until then.